And welcome back to the Global UAV Technologies CEO interview. I'm Trevor Hall, the Marketing Director for Global UAV Technologies. And this is part 3, the last part of our CEO interview installment that we've been releasing over the past few days. In this installment, Mike gives us a in-depth discussion about updates from all of Global UAV's subsidiaries, including a look into HiEye Aerial's use of LiDAR surveys, and exactly where Pioneer Aerial surveying crews are this month. So enjoy the conversation. We'll see you in the end. What other updates from our subsidiaries could you perhaps share with our shareholders and investors?
So there's been a lot moving on. Every time we call, it seems like a year's worth of development has passed, but I think we usually speak around once a month. So things are progressing rapidly on the corporate level at Global, but also within all of the operating divisions and within each individual subsidiary. One of the more exciting things is HiEye took delivery of its new LiDAR system. It's hands down one of the best LiDAR sensors in the world that can be flown with the UAV. It's actually powerful enough to put on a manned helicopter and fly conventional LiDAR surveys with. So this has been something that we've had our eye on for a while to be able to push HiEye into the more commercial enterprise type client base by offering services that other companies don't. LiDAR has definitely filled that gap and pushed HiEye into that realm. So we've flown a few surveys with it so far. The data quality is phenomenal, and our clients are really, really excited to start working with us.
Well, not only our clients are excited, but every time I speak to JF or Ramiro there at HiEye, they're also really excited too to get those operations underway. So there's excitement on all levels, which is really nice to see too. So
yeah, absolutely. And one of the really telling aspects of bringing this capability on board was that we were lining up contracts for LiDAR surveys before we even had the sensor in hand. And so it's exciting to see a workflow backup based on a new capability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Could you briefly explain the value of LiDAR surveying, Mike, just for maybe people listening who are unfamiliar with that technology?
Absolutely. So LiDAR is really interesting. It's been flown for years using conventional aircraft and also stationary ground stations and to do laser scanning. What it does is it essentially sends out a laser beam that's reflected off of the surface and bounces back to the detector. And you end up with millions and millions of points of reflection from a surface. So what you can start to do is scan and build a 3D model of objects, of terrain, of buildings and infrastructure to an accuracy that's actually you're able to produce engineering drawings off of it in terms of structures and bridges and buildings down to centimeter scale elevation maps for terrain. So one interesting LiDAR survey that got a lot of publicity was a group conducted flights over Guatemala, and they discovered expansive Mayan civilizations that were buried underneath the forest canopy in the jungle there. And this is a unique aspect of LiDAR. The laser beam that is emitted can penetrate through tree canopy and essentially strip back all of the vegetation so you can see the bare earth underneath. So this has big applications in anthropology type studies, archaeology, as well as mineral exploration, land use, and mining. So it's a really versatile capability.
Mm-hmm. And then one follow-up question for you. Just curious about any updates with Pioneer. Obviously, we have crews very busy this summer as exploration season is kind of at the peak right now. Where are crews at this week and moving forward into August?
Let me think. They move around quite a bit, so I have to remind myself for a minute. But we've had crews in Argentina, groups heading overseas. We have a lot of work in Canada, and on the note of Pioneer Ariel, we see it, or we field a lot of questions based on who are your clients and are you guys going to move from more sort of one-off type contracts in your services divisions to recurring type work. So maybe I can address that a bit now.
Sure.
What we have been doing is flying for 6 or 7 of the top 10 major mining companies in the world. So we're bringing in contracts with massive multinational companies, and they're coming back for more work, even though it's on a per contract basis. A lot of the work that we do for the UEV MAG survey are for repeat clients. We also fly worldwide. So once we're in with a service provider and we do this, or with a client, and we conduct a survey in Canada, that translates into us conducting a survey in the U.S., going down to South America, and really traveling the world and doing work for that client worldwide. So the scope of what we do at Pioneer Ariel is quite broad, but we also are retaining some of the best clients in the industry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And bringing on Peter Dueck and the Air team, the other earlier this summer was a big value add to that company as well. So we were busy before and we're busier now, it seems like.
Absolutely. Yeah, Peter's been excellent. He's really taken the reins of operating Pioneer Ariel, and we're looking forward to watching that company grow and continue to expand in its vertical.
Okay. Well, Mike, that's all the questions I have for you. I will let you get back to sunny San Diego and get back to business. So unless there's anything else you wanted to add, I guess I will let you go, and we'll connect again next time.
Great. I appreciate it, Trevor. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike. And that's going to do it for us. Thank you for listening to all 3 installments of the Global UAV Technologies CEO interview. If you have specific investor questions, you can direct those questions in an email to ir@globaluavtech.com, or you can follow us on many social media channels, including LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I appreciate you listening. I'm Trevor Hall, and we'll catch you again another time.